What it do, world? It's your boy Hollywood Mike T with my nice District of Columbia shirt on. I'm repping DC today. You know why? Because the Mo is winning. DJ, drop that beat.
Drew on the keys on this shit now.
What it do, world? It's your boy Hollywood Mike T, aka Mike T, aka Coach Drew. Hey, you already know what time it is, man. If you didn't, this is the Man Cave Sports Podcast, and I'm your host this week. I'm here with my dog, Wild Card Ma. Hey, man, before I get to you, I just want to say I'm in such a great mood. I got my District of Columbia shirt on, and the reason I got it on because the Mo is winning. And people that don't understand that, hey, man, my Mo County, I got to give a shout outs to my Sherwood Warriors, Khalil Wilson, Jaden Nixon, them, and the Whitman Vikings. Ooh, yes, sir. They in the state finals today when this airs. You going listen, next week I'll talk about it. Because I'm probably gonna be there later on today. But hey man, what's up, Wild Card Mar?
Yo, what it do? Hey man, shout out to Whitman, man. Obviously, we covered the football team in the fall. So seeing the basketball team doing what they doing, shout out to them. Hey, can't forget, shout out to one, shout out to three. Yeah, we talking about Khalil Wilson. We talking about Jay Nix. Yeah, we see you Sherwood Warriors. Hey, they not just footballers. Look like they some hoopers too, huh? They
Hey
hoopers
man,
too, huh?
them little the little homies, the little Bama's be hooping, man. Listen, they be hooping. It's Khalil, this is not Moco Center. He wears two in basketball.
A word?
Yeah, he wears two in basketball. I don't know if three was unavailable or whatever, but this is not Moco Center, so I'm not gonna get on a tangent about it. Go Warriors, go Warriors, Sherwood Warriors, go Vikings, go Whitman Vikings, North Mo, South Mo, in between
In
Mo.
between Mo.
You already know how we doing. Anywho, speaking of basketball, I'm gonna start off with the NBA. Ooh, we. Hey man, it's cooking, and I need to know right now, Wild Card Ma. We're taking it back. 24-second shot clock.
Mm.
Who is your MVP?
Oh, that's easy. SGA. Jay Gildress Alexander. I think it's easy. I don't know. I think this might be the year. To me, it might be a no-brainer. I just
So,
I just see Shea balling.
so I'm glad you said that because that's what I thought you were going to say. So I gave you 24 seconds for your answer, who it was going to be. You can go ahead and elaborate now if you would like.
Nah, I don't need to elaborate. I mean, Shea that guy, man. OKC, I mean, more times than not, the award usually goes to the player on the best team, and that's the best player on the best team. So keep it simple, man.
Okay, got you. All right, so I'm going to say it's SGA. But here's the but.
Mm.
If that boy Joker
Hey,
keep joking
yeah, yeah,
for the remainder of the season,
yeah.
because see the thing is, it's not like for with SGA, you're right. He was on the best team, um, and usually does go to the person on the best team. But the stuff that Joker is doing is like next level, never been done, or only been done in 67 years. The history of the NBA has only been done twice, or maybe he might be the only person that's done it twice. Like, it's a lot of different caveats with what he's doing right now.
Nah,
And
nah, nah, no cap. But
If he keep going for the rest of this season, he keep doing it, he stays on this, it's gonna be hard not to give it to that boy Joker.
Yeah, yeah. Look, I don't hate your take. Here's why I don't hate your take, because Joker, I drafted him number one overall on my NBA fantasy team, and he is literally keeping me alive. He's literally the only one because he's getting damn near triple double damn near every day. So it's kind of like he's there, like he's like obviously I love what Shea is doing, and that's not trying to take away from Shea. Obviously, I just think, you know, uh, especially with these sports writers, who get all these votes, they're gonna look at the team that is, shining the most, and they're gonna look right at Shea because, well, granted, he is shining on the stage when, especially when OKC getting these prime time slots. So yeah, should he win it? Yeah, I think he should. But hey, man, your take is not wrong. It's not off. It's damn near. It's almost like the only chink in almost a unanimous MVP for Shea.
Yeah,
Because like Joker gonna steal some votes, and if anything, because I'm really feeling what you're saying. Like he might make it a real close race. That, hey, it might, because we probably got what, another month left.
that's what I'm saying. Like, if it stands right now,
Yeah,
SGA should win it.
yeah.
But if Joker goes on this run that he's going on now for a month,
Yeah.
it's hard to just give it to Shea.
Yeah, because
Like,
then you start splitting votes at that point.
exactly, like splitting votes. Because what he's doing, I believe it was 30, 20, and 20. I
Uh,
mean,
that's crazy.
all right, man.
Yeah, like for real, like chill out, bro.
Like, so Westbrook has made it so that if he averaged 20 and 10 and 10, no one would care really anymore. That wouldn't gain him that much votes. But if he's 25, 12, and 13,
Mm,
or 25, 14, and 11,
mm.
or 25, 20, and 20, man, listen, I don't have a vote yet, but I'll sign up to get one. And I'm Joker. Because the thing with SGA is we've kind of seen people have seasons like him. I think more so with him, and this is what we're going to go to next, is the playoffs.
Mm.
Had they not lost last year in the playoffs the way they lost, I don't even think we would be having a conversation. I think he would be solidified.
Mm.
So, and I want to go. We're just going to go to the playoffs, and we're going to talk about just the East this week. We're going to talk about. We got plenty of time to talk about the playoffs in full.
Okay.
With the East, let me ask you: 1 through 8 seeds when the playoff starts. Who do you think?
Mm. Mm. Um, I think Cleveland still hang on to the one seed. So as it stands right now, I don't see too much changing between 1, 2, and 3. Um, I could probably see uh Indiana and Detroit probably sliding up, and maybe Milwaukee sliding down. So Indiana will probably be the 4, Detroit will be the 5, and then Milwaukee probably be the 6.
Ooh, okay.
And then I can see Atlanta and Orlando. No, I will probably swap Orlando and Atlanta. So Orlando be the 7 and Atlanta be the 8. I think there's a possibility Paulo might start because he's still kind of working back from the injury. You know what I'm saying? And we saw how the hot start he had at the beginning of the season, and then the injury kind of really put a damper on almost on like an MVP caliber season that he was starting to have. So I think once he start, I think he'll start kind of turning it on for his last month, and all that rest will be off, and he'll be more comfortable. So I think Orlando might mess around and get that 7 seed. And unfortunately, that's still the play-in tournament. But yeah, Milwaukee probably be the only team that I think will slide down from 4 to 6. Detroit, surprisingly, hey, gotta give Detroit credit. They were a lottery pick team for like the last 20,000 years, and they they a 6 seed, man. Shout out to them, man. I didn't see that one coming, but yeah, the East, I kind of see it like that. Your top three kind of stay the same. It's dominant, man.
Got you. Me personally, I think everything stays the same. I
Mm-hmm.
think the two that switch is the Pistons and the Pacers.
Mm.
I think the Pistons is just clicking, and I
Mm-hmm.
think they're playing some really good basketball that people aren't paying attention to. This is the first time where in the East, for the most part, they got 16. Well, they're not for the most part. They got 6 teams that are over 500.
Mm-hmm.
Um, so I think those 6 teams stay the same. I just think the Pistons and the Pistons and the Pacers, they flip flop teams,
Yeah.
spots. Um, Now I asked you when the playoffs start. So the 7th and 8th, I think Orlando's going to be the 7th, and
Mm.
you know who I think is going to sneak in that play-in.
And don't you say that,
You
dog.
know what? You already know who I'm talking about, which is the Miami Heat. Will sneak in as the 8th seed, and we Cleveland. I
don't
don't.
don't do
You
that.
better hope. You better hope we sneak. You better hope either we fall out the play-in,
Don't do that, bro. I know that's
or
your squad, dog. Don't do that. Come on, dog. Don't do that. I know that's your squad, but don't do that,
you
bro.
think Cleveland want to see us in the playoffs
Hey, Cleveland rolling right now,
as
bro.
their first round matchup?
Dog, you don't want to see Cleveland right now.
Okay, all right.
Oh, they didn't have two long winning streaks this year. They're on a 15
They're
as
on a 10-game winning streak right now.
15, bro.
Well,
Yeah.
well,
Yeah, you,
well.
you want to see them as we talk about them right now. 15-game winning streak, the second second lengthy win streak that
You
they
keep
had.
acting like this ain't Cleveland.
I, hey, I get what you're saying. I get
Only
what
thing that's guaranteed that come out of Cleveland is Bone Thugs.
and I'm gonna send money.
Cleveland rocks. Cleveland rocks. Yeah, yeah.
Hey, they gonna mistake Uncle Charles.
They ain't got LeBron. Adam Silver ain't giving them no ring. They ain't got LeBron.
Mm.
They better trade for Bronny or try to get Bronny, and that'll be a feel good story.
Hey, hold on. Wait, hold on. So let me get this straight. Let me get this straight. The number one team in the East. All right.
Uh-huh.
All right. So let me get this straight. Number one team in the East. All right. 55 wins. All
Yep.
right.
10 losses.
All right. They up there with OKC. Matter of fact, as we talk about them, they got more victories than OKC. And you were saying that your Miami Heat will bounce them in the first round if they saw each other in the playoffs. I just want to make sure I'm getting this right, dog.
Haven't we done that before?
Okay. I'm just making sure I get this right because when I do the clipping of these joints.
Can I ask you a question?
Yeah, go ahead.
All right. Other than when LeBron was with Cleveland,
Mm-hmm.
when we were young kids, they had Brad Daugherty and Mark Price,
Yeah, yeah,
right?
yeah.
They were very good teams, right?
Mm-hmm.
They were 50-win teams, right?
Mm-hmm.
Other than LeBron has been there, since LeBron, everything we know about Cleveland sports,
Yeah. I
other
know,
than LeBron being there,
I know.
don't we always see the letdown and live 4K back in the day, black and white?
I knew where you were going. Okay.
It's Cleveland.
I hear you, bro. That's why I can't disagree with you. Is because like you take those two periods of Cleveland kind of
And
out.
and OKC last year.
Yeah.
I mean,
Look, I
you do not want to play the Miami Heat, the Pat Riley, Eric Spoelstra, Miami Heat.
wait. Hold on. This is no Jimmy though. This is
So
no.
what? We ain't tripping up. You see what Tyler Hero doing?
I'm just saying, like this is no Jimmy. This is no Jimmy Heat. Like you still confident like that?
Man, listen.
I mean, if you got confidence, I'm not gonna knock your confidence, my brother. I would never do that. All right. I'm just asking. I just
Heat,
want
Heat
clarification.
in 6. Miami Heat in 6.
Oh, I'm so clipping that. Oh Lord, cause y'all, y'all man over here cashing checks that y'all gotta cash.
I am, because I am confident. Listen, I got the District of Columbia shirt on today, so that means I am the ultimate op optimistic person.
You bold. Huh?
I'm bold today. You know what I'm saying? Like I got this shirt on. This shirt is the same thing as Cleveland,
Yeah. Mm.
except the Nationals and the Capitals, as of recently. This shirt represent the same losing as Cleveland.
I got you. No, you. That's why I said I can't disagree with your take, bro.
Unless you tell me your Lakers are going
Oh,
to waive LeBron
oh no,
and
no.
Bronny, and they're going to pick up LeBron. This is the first time we ever seen this ever. Somebody gets waived in April and they get picked up in April. And they go on a championship run. That's the only way.
Look,
Adam Silver does not want another one of those small city NBA
championship.
finals. Yeah, man, that ain't happening. It might be one, but it won't be Cleveland.
Look.
If it's one team he gonna give it to, it's gonna be OKC. That's the small market team he gonna give it to, and then they'll play Boston or something, or New York, or the Knicks or something.
Oh no, they'll probably play either Boston or New York, like you said.
Right, right, a big city. So he ain't giving it to Cleveland again.
No. And right now, LA, man, my Lakers, it's crazy how a week could change. Like I was feeling real confident last week, bro. I was like, yo, we back, baby. And then LeBron goes down, and I'm kind of like, I'm kind of like, come on, Luca, like just stay healthy.
Please.
Just stay healthy. Because if Luca go down and LeBron out, I'm kind of like,
Oh yeah, y'all a G League team. Speaking of G League, speaking of G League, we're not gonna talk about Stephen A. and Bronny. We're not gonna do that.
No.
This show is not meant on that. And I got my own opinion. And if I say it, it'll affect my guys.
Hey,
I
but
got
hold,
the District of Columbia shirt on.
hey, but hold on. I know you said we're not gonna, but I just gotta say this real quick. Like, I, I, I see both sides. All right.
I don't.
No, I know you don't, but what I'm saying is I see both sides. But at the end of the day, what do you expect a man to do as his child? I know people say, well, he's quote unquote grown. Bronny's a rookie, and Bronny ain't even 20. Like, is Bronny even 20?
I
I don't
think he
even.
might be 20.
But still, where were we at 20? I didn't know everything. I was still getting advice from my dad. I was still getting advice from the old heads. I was still getting advice from so and so and so and so, and I didn't know everything. And every now and then, yeah, there was a time in a situation that my parents stepped in because they saw somebody probably trying to take advantage of me or manipulate me. All right, and they stepped in. I'm not gonna fault Brian as a father for stepping in, or he probably saw a situation where it probably went a little bit too far than just constructive criticism from Stephen A. If that's what he felt that way, I'm not gonna knock that man for feeling that way. He's the parent. That's his kid. He has the right to feel whatever he's supposed to feel. Now, Stephen A., he had a job to do. Only thing I would say with Stephen A. is, and this is what I've always had a problem with Stephen A. is, it's okay to be constructive criticism. I've always had a problem with he goes above and beyond and goes over the line, and especially when it goes to people that look like us. And he's supposed to be quote unquote pro. That's my issue that I've always had with Stephen A. in the last few years. But if you want to speak on it, go ahead. I just had to get that off my chest, bro. So
What I was going to do was kind of set this up for Mac McClung, because he should be the most mad person out of everybody, because he been
mm,
in the G League all this time and they giving Bronny all this talk. And
mm,
but
mm,
that was kind of like a joke. But since you went there with Stephen A., here's what I look at Stephen A. like. This is Will Smith smacking Chris Rock.
mm.
For those that didn't remember how I felt about Chris Rock getting smacked by Will Smith, I'll reiterate. You shouldn't have been talking.
Mm-mm.
Read between the lines. It's the same thing. The reason why I'm glad LeBron did it is because I knew Stephen A was going to go on this tour. Look at him. He's been 8 different places since LeBron has done that to him.
He has.
Talking about the move was weak.
Oh, the move was weak.
Like, come on, bro. At the end of the day, you knew you was wrong. And the thing is, you're not wrong because you're covering the game. But you're not covering the game.
Mm.
The kid has played 76, and I said this in one of the group chats we're in. He's played 76 NBA minutes. That is equivalent to a game and a half of a game, a little bit less than half of the game. All right. We have never talked about somebody this much.
Never.
Ever. That's the 55th pick.
Y'all only doing it because it's Bron's son.
Yeah. And that's what Brian pretty much was saying was, yo, you're not going to use my son for negative clickbait.
Mm-hmm. Which I know.
It's not that you're going to critique his game. If he has a bad game and he goes and does something, cool. But you're
The
talking
whole
about
show?
him.
The whole show?
Exactly. You're talking about him when it's like, for example, it's like, and you said it about you brought up him going against black people, but Shador is too arrogant and too cocky, is what they say,
That's what they said.
because that's what they thought about his father. LeVar talked too much.
Mm.
And now LeBron defending his son. And it's a problem. It's starting to become a pattern.
Mm.
Venus and Serena's father was too brash until the movie came out, till they got enough money to make a movie about their dad.
Mm.
And we found out the truth.
Mm.
So to see one of yours do it over and over and over and over again, it's like, bro, come on, man. Now it's like with this show, we try not to give opinions on stuff that don't matter. Like, well, that doesn't matter to the sport. There's been a couple of salacious stories out there about athletes that I don't know are true, or I don't know what the situation is.
Okay.
And I've never really looked into it, is because that's not what this show is about.
Thanks.
You know what I'm saying? We want to talk about the actual what happens between the white lines, whatever sport they're playing. Because every sport there's white lines. Well, basketball, they could be different color lines, but you get the gist of what we're saying.
Yeah.
And to me, it's just like Stephen A steps over it over and over. Like, I'll never forgive him. I up until this point, I see, he got me sneezing. I didn't dislike Stephen A until he did what he did to Kaepernick.
Mm-hmm.
And when I watched him do that, because I say he's 25% of the reason why Kaepernick never got a job.
Mm.
He was the one that they was pointing at, see, that's how they think. And when they say that's how that means all of us.
Yeah.
Because at that point, they thought he was the voice for all of us. And it's just seeing how he does it to, like, he was talking trash about LeVar until he got to meet LeVar.
Mm-hmm.
He even talked a little trash about Prime. And it's like, bro, it's just like, I don't know if Stephen A has kids. I don't know. He may not.
I think he has daughters, if I'm
And
correct.
okay, and we'll never see them. And that's part of the reason why I've always with 613 pulling the curtain back a little bit. What I've always said with 613, mainly when we had to show facts, and with Four Corners, I say, watch what you say about people, because the plan is to meet these people at some point. For us, that's what we're trying to do. That's what we're trying to get to. So watch what you say about people, because you never know if we're going to meet these people, and that's the goal, to meet them, to interview some of these athletes, to interview some of these wrestlers that we, you know what I'm saying? Like, I used to tell them all the time, don't go too far with, I like if you think somebody's not a good wrestler, don't say derogatory things about them. You know, say it in a way that if they hear it, they can either take it to get better or they're not going to take it personal.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? And I think Stephen A has crossed that line where he's gotten so much power that he feels as though he can't be told anything.
Mm.
Like, he really has forgotten where he came from. But at the same time, he really hasn't, because he's been doing this since back in the day with AI. AI had to run up on him. So,
Oh yeah, this ain't the first time he even got ran up on. So
you know what I'm saying? And it's like, bro, you've been doing this to our people, but Aaron Rodgers is a bad man. Aaron Rodgers lied to the media, which is your people.
yeah.
And you did not trash him the same way you was getting on Kyrie, who told us that he was not getting the shot.
I,
He had a 2-year tour on Kyrie.
mm, mm,
People forgot about that.
mm.
He had a 2-year tour when he just, every time he talked about Kyrie, no matter what he was talking about Kyrie, he talked about negative stuff. Let me let y'all know something, ESPN, Fox, all you major platforms out there. No one cares about the backstories. The reason why we watch it and you still get the ratings you get is because we grew up on your channels. So in my head, 570, which is ESPN HD, I've been knowing that pretty much my whole life, that number.
So
So it's,
this shit's just off a habit now.
yeah, it's just a habit for us to watch it. But if you went back to the old ways when you talked about sports and showing the highlights like Sports Center like they used to be and things of that nature, I promise you'll gain more people.
Mm.
Because we don't want to hear, for the most part, most of your viewers that watch the sports shows are men. We ain't with the Real Housewives stuff. We ain't trying to watch that. No offense to those that do, but sports fans want to watch the game. That's what brings us together. That's what makes everything about sports. You can have somebody from LA and you can have somebody from New York, and these two people don't know each other at all, but they might walk into a bar, and them two teams one might walk in with a Yankees jersey, one might walk in with a Dodgers jersey, and they both go to the same bar, sit right next to each other, and at first the tension will be huge because they're two teams from two different coasts, or a Knicks jersey and a Lakers jersey, or a Boston jersey and a Lakers jersey, and them two people may become friends at the end of the night because of sports.
Yeah.
And you guys, all you doing on the sports media is dividing people by these takes, because the Legion of LeBron haters is wild.
The Legion
Just
of
like
LeBron lovers is
I'm
crazy.
about to say, I was about to say, same thing with Jordan.
Yeah.
The people that love Jordan, they're wild. But the people that dislike Jordan are wild. They say some crazy stuff about everybody. But you guys are the ones driving those conversations. It's
Mm,
like when the old heads say Biggie and Pac was driven by the media. The East Coast, West Coast beef was driven by the media.
mm.
It's the same thing with sports now. I ain't never heard LeBron say he better than Jordan, or he want to be better than Jordan, or he thinks he's better than Jordan. I never heard Jordan say anything about LeBron negative. But you put them together.
Mm.
You know what I'm saying? And that seems like with our culture, people from the outside of our culture always seem to do that to us. Even with rap, you know what I'm saying? They do that with rap. They seem to poke at us and put us against each other. Even with verses, the show verses they had, it was always, every act was pretty much black on there. I ain't seen no Justin Timberlake versus Robin Thicke. So,
Mm.
and Stephen A, and getting back to Stephen A, you seem to be the leader of doing that. You got other shows like Ours and The Pivot, and a lot of these other shows, these sports podcasts and sports shows like Knuckleheads podcast that aren't into telling stories or getting salacious stories and creating storylines and narratives and all that type of stuff, behind the scenes stuff, that just want to help push the culture and push sports forward. But you just seem like you're in it for yourself, bro. You're in it for the big stories. I mean, LeBron checked you last Saturday. You have been on every single network since then. You done
Yeah,
been at Gil's Arena. You done been on Fox News. You done been on Newsmax. You done been on CNN. You done been on ESPN. You done been on Fox Sports.
Was he on All the Smoke with Matt Barnes and
No, he wasn't on there yet.
okay. It's
He,
coming.
but he did a joint with Skip.
Yeah.
That's what I'm saying.
Like, you can't tell me none of that is premeditated. The fact that you just did a little joint with Skip, the guy.
He barely be on there with Shannon. You know why? And Shannon probably never gonna say this because you looked out for him. But Shannon probably realized I can do my own thing, and this ES check is nice. But me and Ocho can do our thing.
Would say it again.
Me and Ocho. Let me tell you, Lamar. Let me tell you, man. My grandmama said, if you got 3 measles, you got 3 mumps. And if you got both, you in bad shape.
That's crazy.
Oh, let me write that down. Say that again.
Say that again.
I like that one.
I like that one. Say that again.
But moving on, man. Moving on. Before I move on, though, that was a good one, though. Before I move on, I just want to give a public service announcement to Cooper Flag. Cooper Flag, I hope you're looking at the bottom standings in the NBA. I hope you are. Now, son, I'm going to tell you this. I'll tell you what I know. If the Hornets, Wizards, Jazz, Pelicans, or Trailblazers get the #1 pick,
stay in school, bro.
Stay your butt in school.
Stay in school, bro.
Try again next year.
Wait, hold on. Charlotte ain't a bad city. You should live there.
It has nothing to do with the city.
Oh, yeah.
All to do with the franchise.
I got you. Okay, continue. My bad.
Yeah. Stay your butt in school. You might want you in North Carolina anyway. You can just go up the street and go see them play.
Yeah.
And know you need to stay in school.
Yeah.
But you ain't gonna make a difference. And if you come here, Lord have mercy. If you come to the Washington Wizards, boy, I'm letting you know your life is messed up off Bucks.
Nah, just quit.
They're gonna have you like Coach Steve out there. Now you beating your feet, eating chicken wings and mumbo sauce and fried rice. And not saying nothing's wrong with Coach Steve, because I love Coach Steve. But you coming here doing what Coach Steve does, your life will be messed up. See, Coach Steve grew up here.
Hey, yo.
You didn't. Cooper Flag, if the Washington Wizards are the #1 team, I promise you. Just ask Bryce Harper. Call up RG3.
Wait, hold on. I know you got a DC shirt on, but I got to segue into this because you got a list.
Yes.
And what's that list?
Of things I hate about DC?
And how many things you had on that list, big dog?
4.
4?
Yes, 4.
I run them things down real quick for a player, man.
Okay, so give me 1 second. I'm gonna pull it up because sometimes it changes. So the Wizards, left hand up, put that Bryce Harper and RG3.
So those are 4 things.
Right? Yes. If you come here, Cooper Flag, you will be 5th. Or 2nd.
Depending on
or 1st, because you might be on the Wizards, so you may get double. It may be Wizards, Cooper Flag. The Commander song is moving down. It's going to keep moving down. I got by the end of this next season, I'm sure it's going to probably be like 4.
That's wild, bro.
But that song sucks. Anywho, since
It's
we that was a good segue because I'm going to the NFL, baby, and we got a bunch of free agency going on, man. Devontae Adams to the old Rams. The Rams is getting older.
mm,
I don't know if they're getting any younger. The 49ers have an excessive amount of money. They got about 86, I think it was 84, $86 million in cap space. Ooh, because they got a lot of better. They traded people, they let people go. They like, man, we in rebuild. Who else, man? I believe Justin Fields went to the Jets.
yeah.
Ooh, does that mean they're not going to draft a quarterback? Ooh, you got DK Metcalf to the Steelers without a quarterback. So we don't know what it's going to mean. I hope Aaron Rodgers don't go there. Matter of fact, I hope nobody picks up Aaron Rodgers. Nobody. Hey, NFL, don't pick him up, man. And your Kansas City Chiefs have done nothing. DeAndre Hopkins goes to the Ravens. You
Gone.
know what, Raven? Y'all keep getting all these wide receivers when they old.
And they don't matter.
Yeah, man. This man, come on, man. You do that with everybody. The only time it really worked out was Quadre Ismail and Steve Smith.
Yeah, solid, solid, solid.
Come on, man. Come on, man. You got to get them younger, man. Give them some Lamar some help. What other moves? Oh, I got one. Miles Garrett, you try to trick everybody.
He said, I want to play. I want to win.
I want to win a Super Bowl. Trade me.
He got 40. Hey, he got some money, though.
They said, Miles, here's Forrest Brakes trucks. And he said, win? What? I want to stay in Cleveland all my life.
Here's my money.
He said, I wants to stay in Cleveland the rest of my life.
And counts my monies.
It counts my monies. Tax must be great in Cleveland, in Ohio, man.
Oh.
But what free agent move are you excited to see, man?
Hey, I'm gonna be honest. All right, so I got to go with the squad. I go with the home team. You say we ain't did nothing, but Elijah Mitchell, ex 49er, def at the running back position, nothing splash. I do like Christian Fulton, him coming from the Chargers, cornerback. Gardner Minshew, backup quarterback. We always got to have a solid backup quarterback just in case 15 goes down. But no, then we got the offensive lineman who we never heard of. So it's kind of like, wait and see. So I'm excited to see what he does, because the guy pretty much was a backup and had a couple of handful of starts, but not a lot. So, but he's still young. It's a 2-year deal. So I'm excited to see what he do, dog.
So
Hey, what your Eagles do? What your Eagles do, huh?
nothing. We let some people go.
Yeah, y'all traded Ray Gardner. I saw that.
Yeah, we let a few people go. We're not tripping. We're not tripping. We don't got a salary cap.
He said we ain't tripping.
We about to get Shador
Just shut up.
and Cam Ward. Shador, Cam Ward, and Travis. Somehow they're gonna be on our team within the next 2 years. So nah, I'm just joking. My question to you is with the Jets. I think this might be a good move.
Really? With Justin?
Yes. But do they still draft a quarterback? Because then you're going to be like the Atlanta Falcons last year.
Mm.
And your pick is pretty high.
Yeah, they pick is pretty high. No, to be honest, I don't think you draft quarterback, because the Jets have been picking that quarterback for so many times high and it has not worked out. Like, you got to start building somewhere else and solidifying those spots. Like, how about offensive line. That's probably been one of your biggest issues. Um, you know, I would probably fix that. Yes, with your high pick, maybe a tackle, guard, whatever. Fix your offensive line. Because I don't think Justin Fields has gotten enough of a fair shake to say if he can make it in the NFL. He's given us football fans a glimpse that he can, fling that rock and make some good running plays. He got the Steelers off to a good, was it 4-2 start last year?
Yeah,
Before they gave the reins over to Russ.
yeah.
Pretty much waiting for the Russ to get healthy. It was it pretty all the time? No. But he found a way to make some plays. So I wouldn't draft a quarterback if I was the Jets. It hasn't worked. It ain't worked.
So where does Russ play next year?
To be honest, I'm actually surprised that he's not going back to Pittsburgh.
Yeah, I mean, have they said that?
Well, that's the thing. The way that they're talking and the way that they're supposedly pursuing Aaron Rodgers, they're making it seem like he's not coming back. So I'm actually surprised that this talk is even happening.
Yeah, I
I'm
don't.
surprised that they even talking about touching Aaron Rodgers. I wouldn't touch the dude.
Here's why I'm confused about Russ.
Mm.
Russ, and this is why it pisses me off about Aaron Rodgers even more. Russ is not at backup status yet.
No, I don't think he is neither.
He's still an NFL starting quarterback.
I think so too.
And I think last year, based on what Pittsburgh was, based on what they was expected to be,
And what they did.
he earned his right to be a starting quarterback for them.
Mm-hmm.
But I don't understand why he might not have a job and Aaron Rodgers might have a job. Because, like, if Aaron Rodgers does go there, then I don't see them keeping both of them.
Oh, yeah. It's not happening.
You know what I mean? So where would Russ be able to go? The Giants?
I mean, it's possible. I mean, they still need a quarterback. They still haven't figured out their situation. Minnesota, I think they're kind of they're good on what they're going to do. Because they get McCarthy back from injury, and they're obviously they felt fine moving off Sam Darnold as he goes to Seattle. Yeah, man, I'm really kind of going down the list, and I'm really looking at teams that
like Cleveland just picked up Kenny Pickett.
Yeah, so then and they're already wasting a whole bunch of money at that quarterback position anyway. With Deshaun Watson,
exactly. So they're not gonna go pick up Russ.
Tennessee.
Yeah, for what, a year?
Yeah, I mean to pick up a check, it won't be for winning. If you want to be a starter,
it's hard for me to think that Tennessee's not picking the quarterback at one.
Well, but I'm just saying for Russ, that's if I'm really looking at anything right now, Tennessee, Giants, New Orleans.
Are they stuck on Spencer Rattler?
Oh no, Russ could beat out Spencer Rattler. If Russ can't beat out Spencer Rattler, then Russ need to go ahead and sit it down. No, I'm being serious, bro. If he can't beat out Spencer Rattler, bro, you got to sit it down, bro.
The Raiders?
Yeah, I really see the Raiders really going up and go get Shador. I don't think they're going to sit at 6. I think they're going to go up and go get Shador.
At what? 2?
Yeah, I can see it. Because you're not going to be able to get Shador at 6.
So you think Cam Moore is going to Tennessee?
I think unfortunately, Cam's going to Tennessee. Just because of the instability and the way that Prime is so set on not sending his kids to anything unstable, I don't see him letting Tennessee get a hold of Shador. I just don't.
If we talk about stability, I see him going to Tennessee over the Raiders.
Hold on. I'm gonna throw this caveat in. You also got to look at the relationship that him and Tom Brady already have.
Which is true.
And
But
I
Tom
think
Brady coming back, man.
I think the Tom Brady relationship with him and Shador plays a part in this. I think that's
Okay.
why you go up this to two. I think that's why you go ahead and say, hey, yes, we are unstable. Maybe if we get Shador, bring in that Sanders, je ne sais quoi in here. That makes us stable because we need something. You need some type of stability, and you sign. You gotta look. So you give Max Crosby the big money on the defensive side. All right. So you got your star on the defensive side. Go ahead, pair him with your rookie star on the offensive side. Get your two cornerstones. Build your franchise on stability. Change it. Obviously, I think Tom Brady, he's going to have to roll up his sleeves and get dirty in his franchise and clean it up if he's really serious about being a part-time owner. Just saying. But I can see that relationship playing a factor in them going to get Shador.
If they don't move up to get Shador based on what you just said,
They ain't ready. They
Tom Brady is going to roll up his sleeves and get in the game. Now,
Hey,
it's
breaking
them.
news. Breaking news. Brady's back at 46,
I
47.
tell you, he gonna pull a Jordan. He obsessed with Jordan already. He gonna pull a Jordan. Um, but before we get out of here, it's the most wonderful time of the year.
Dong, dong.
You got March Madness, man. Is in full effect as of today, Saturday. We don't have all the teams that are in the
Yeah.
tournament, but I was about to say 64. That shows you how old I am. Because it's like 320 now. But
It's like 68 because it's like the first three.
yeah, but they talking about expanding that. So
But
68 teams.
leave it alone.
I just want your quick answer. Who wins for the men? Who wins for the women?
Oh, easily for the women, South Carolina.
Okay.
For the men, I hate to say this. I hate to say this because I really don't like these Duke.
Ooh,
I hate
Cooper
this.
Flag, you should stay to win back to back.
Yeah.
If you're going to the Wizards. But that is the end of our show, man. I am Hollywood Mike T. Hey man, listen, you can find us on all 613 everything each and every Saturday. You
Mhm.
got us in the morning time, D Man Cave Sports Podcast. But in the afternoon, you got your foes up, you throw them quads down, and you got the four corner boys. And on Sundays, you got one, two, three, four, five. Well, I want to say six, but it's five. Big Nails, top five wrestling moments of the week. And Fridays, you got them tech boys. Oh, yeah. Ooh, we.
Get the cat, 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 get the cat. Hey.
We just we just went crazy on NC State. So if you haven't checked out that episode, please do. Make sure you like and subscribe this. Make sure you like and subscribe everything to 613. We're on our road to 1,000 subscribers, and you can help us get there. So please like and subscribe everything 613. Hey, well, come on, tell them where they can find you, my plane.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. You know what? Find your boy going over to the Twitter, Casey Wildcard Mar. And if you can't find me there, like my bro said, 613 Faye Production YouTube channel and all the content we be dropping. You heard me?
Yes, sir. And you can find me left hand up. Who are we? I can't stand the Commanders. Like that, I was just joking. You can find me, Coach Drip underscore Mike T on Instagram, on Twitter, Michael Turner on Facebook, and 613 everything, man. We on Apple, we on Google, we on Spotify, we on YouTube. Make sure you like and subscribe. Hey man, You don't gotta get up out of here, but well, actually, you do gotta get up out of here. You ain't got to go home, but you definitely gotta get the back up out of here. Hey, like Double J says, shut the door on they.